Welcome to episode 3 of the Unintentional Journeyman with Football Manager 19. It is the 7th of September. This is the September video edition of this report. 7th of September 2021. It's about an hour before game time. We play Chorley tonight, and I can hear the players filing in. It's been a rough month, everybody. I haven't been sleeping well, and painkillers and trying to. I'm still functional, but I can't sleep at night, just trying to deaden some of the pain. Alcohol, I thought, when you lose 5-1 and you think, okay, it can't get any worse. We've lost 5 in a row now, so it got a lot worse, a lot more quickly. But we're on our feet and we're going to keep fighting. And I'll show you kind of what happened. We'll take a little bit of a look at how the team's evolved over the past month. And then we'll play our next match, our match tonight, which is against Chorley. But, you lose 5 in a row. We're 20th in the table right now. If we look at the table here, we are down the bottom in the relegation zone. We have 3 points, so we did have one highlight. And we're playing Chorley, who's 18th. We got them at home tonight, so this is a huge opportunity. If we can pick up 3 points tonight, we're going to leapfrog them and get out of the relegation zone for sure. So this is a huge game early in the season for us. And let's take a look at the schedule here. The 5-1 game is the game we saw before. We rebounded our next game. We got outshot by Altrincham through 25-10 or something like that. But our strategy worked perfect. We just absorbed pressure. They took a lead. We came back with the free kick. And then our goalkeeper got 2 assists by just kicking the ball over. And then Stevens, our striker, our number 1 striker, just ran onto the ball and kicked it into the net. It was perfect. And I thought, wow, this is easy. 2 games, we got 3 points. We're looking good, mid-table. And well, that was the end of any of the looking good, though. We've lost since then 4-0. We lost 2-1 to Southport away, who they're down on the bottom end here with us. That in retrospect, that would have been a nice one to pick up. Alfreton 2-0 we lost, but they're actually, I think, sitting first in the table, so no real embarrassment there. At home, still nothing to show for it, but it's a loss to the first team. We're going to probably lose that match anyway. The last 2, though, have shown signs of improvement. We were 2-2 in the 85th minute, and then Braintree scored to win that game 3-2. Same thing happened here. It's 0-0 after 80-something minutes. They get awarded a penalty in the 85th, 87th minute or something like that. They kick it in and they win again. So just some kind of heartbreaking losses here. It felt like we should have been able to come out of these with some points. I did push up and try to attack here to steal 3 on this one. And in retrospect, I should probably be playing for draws on the road given where our team is. So that one's probably on me. But we've lost 5 in a row. Because of these last 2 performances better, the locker room is kind of holding together. I think if we look at dynamics here, we'll see dressing room atmosphere is average. So for 5 losses that we're not just totally freaking out, I guess that's okay. But we really need some points. We need a win tonight. So I'm hopeful that we can pull that out. But let's take a look a little bit at the team. The biggest thing is I've brought in a ton of people. We just have some really high potential players. I've kind of filled out our U23 team with high potential players. Some of these players just came in and might actually, I think Allen and Chambers, a couple, they're probably going to move up to the senior team, or at least Allen actually kind of is playing on the senior team, and Hughes will play tonight for some other reasons. But we've had some luck bringing in some high potential players. Nothing really of impact in the first team for the large part, but we've made quite a few changes. U18 team we're filling out as well. So we've got some players here that can make an impact a little bit. The senior team, let's take a look at the team report. We've done a lot. Unfortunately, we haven't hit that home run, which is the player we bring in that we think can really turn the things around for us. Most of our improvements have been incremental, like someone who looks a little bit better, 2 or 3 players who might be better than what we've got, but we're trying to play them in. And it's created this situation over the past month where we're kind of tossing new players almost into every game. They're not used to playing with each other. They're not in match sharpness, and it just shows. So it's been really hard. I got to kind of slow things down and figure out who's actually going to be good. It's hard to judge them when they're playing without match sharpness, but we don't have time. We've got to win something. So I'm hopeful it's kind of toss people out there and see what works. But let's walk a little bit through this. We have, I don't know why it shows all the strikers on our team here, but anyway, by current ability, Jack Stevens is still up there. He's our best striker. Unfortunately, the guy, he's got a 7.16 rating, and I think he's got 3 or 4 goals now. Where is it? 4 goals for us so far. But I tell you, almost every game we're setting him free on 2 or 3 scoring chances, really clear-cut chances, and he just kicks the ball at the goalkeeper. And the guy's a ball hog. I mean, don't tell him I said that, but the guy's a ball hog. He doesn't pass, so nobody else is scoring because he'll just take whatever shot he's got. So I'm not sure that Jack Stevens is the answer for us. This guy, Thomas Allen, just came in a couple days ago. He's played a couple matches, but he's not in match sharpness, hasn't looked good. He will play today. Stevens actually got hurt. He has a gashed lower leg. He's going to be out for another week or so. So this is a chance for us to play some other people and see if we can get some things going. Otherwise, a lot of just kind of, meh players that may have big upsides, but nothing really dramatic. I think one of the things we really need is an impact striker. And so one of the things I've done over the past 2 or 3 days, I have scoured Sky Bet 1, Sky Bet 2, and the Vanarama National League. I've gone through their U23s, their U18s, their senior squad, anyone that they're willing to loan out that's still there. And I've created a list of all these players. I've got like 150 players to bring in to see if we can find someone, an impact striker, and a couple of other impact players where I'll mention as we go through this. So I'm looking for that striker. We need someone who can kick the ball in the net. Stevens, I don't think, is the answer. At midfield, we've got some minor improvements. This guy Beckwith has played out there. Will Hayhurst came back from injury. He's supposed to be really good. I mean, I guess not that good at left mid. He's better in attacking mid. But he's been atrocious out there. 6.43 rating. And it just looked awful out there. He just loses the ball. He's lost. So I may need to save him for more of an attacking role. And maybe that means we change up our formation a little bit. I'm not really sure. But Harrison Beckwith, for our level, losing 5 in a row, a 6.7 rating, he's done okay out there. He looks a little bit more comfortable in the role, so he's been playing quite a bit, and he will start, I believe, today for us. He's in the starting 11. At midfield, not a lot. We've picked up a couple of players that seem better. Atkinson's been fine. He's been probably the rock to this team right in the middle, holding us together somewhat there. We've also brought in this guy, Joe Edwards, who's played 3 games now. It looked pretty good, so he seems to pair up well with Atkinson. A little bit more of an attacking role. Atkinson can play a little bit more of a defensive role, so they seem to combine and blend pretty well. Turner's been playing in other spots, not at midfield. And then this guy, Mohamed Duran, has played pretty well, 6.7 rating over 6 appearances. He was playing up there until Edwards came in. I've thrown Edwards in recently because I think his upside, he just looks a little bit better. But I'll probably rotate Atkinson, Edwards, and Duran for a while. The rest of them, potential playing a lot of other different places. On the right side, Coney was doing well, but he just got hurt in the last game too. He's out for about a week or 2 weeks or so here with some torn ligaments. So that creates an issue for us. I think this guy, Chicane Steele, is going to try it out there on the right side today. I'm not convinced he's the answer, so we might need some more help out there eventually too. Defensively, this is the big thing. If we look at, let's go back to the table because we've got a problem. Houston, we have a big problem. If we look at goals for, we are, we're really bad at that too. We've scored 7, so we're 20th in the league. That's pretty bad, but that's not our biggest problem. Goals against, we've given up 18. We've given up the most goals in the league, and part of it is because we got slaughtered by Darlington and Leamington. I get that, 9 goals in 2 matches, but we have yet to have a clean sheet. But anyway, we have lots of problems. We can't score goals, and we're giving up tons of goals. So we have problems on both ends. And if we look, however, at our defenders here, I think we see what's going on. Defenders here. Going by current ability, Jack Higgins is supposed to be our best. I just got this guy Foulstone in. He played 1 game, a 6.8, which for our defensive team is amazing. So I'm just thrilled that this guy's here. Unfortunately, he's not in shape, and he's too tired to play today because our last game was just 3 days ago. So I'm going to have to bring him in probably just in the second half today. But if we look at our ratings, this right I think I threw him in for, this was just kind of a short stint. It's not really all that meaningful. But Higgins has been a 6.6. Sean Watkins, our other starting center back, 6.5. I mean, this is awful. We just don't have a clue at center back, and this isn't going to work. For a team that isn't very good, our center backs need to be good. I thought they were good, as I mentioned in our previous episode, and then gradually our coach, our evaluators just come in and say, they're not even anywhere close to how good we thought they were. I'm happy about this guy, Foulstone, and I'll show you. I've got a couple of other guys that I've got an offer out on that I think he just showed up as a trialist, and he looks outstanding, and he may be our answer if he'll sign with us. We're competing with him against two other teams. I'm hopeful we get him. So one of my my primary goals is I've got to shore up our center backs. If we look on the outside, same kind of situation. Interesting enough, this guy, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. If we look by cardability, Alex Halchurch should be good out here. He's 3 stars, and he's played twice out, just been abysmal. Nathan Turner shouldn't be as good, but he's played okay out there, so I'm giving up on the Halchurch experiment, and Turner's going back to starting out there today. So he's been just better. I think it's looking at kind of how Halchurch's numbers work out. He's pretty fast, but he's not all that good at marking, and I think that's creating problems out there for us. So Nathan Turner's going back out to the right today. Likewise, at left back, Baldwin I thought was going to be okay out there. Kind of the same as Taylor. With the high upside, so I really wanted to play him. But again, he's been abysmal out there. I put Peter Taylor out there a couple times. Doesn't have a big upside, but 7.2 rating, and he's done much, much better. So he's going to be out on the left side today trying to hold that down. Civic goalkeeper, I brought in a loan. Goalkeeper, as we saw in the last, we didn't have any, but it was just a disaster. The first keeper, I haven't used him since then. I brought in this guy, Christian Schinks, who, if we look at the ratings, he's got a 7.2. You think, wow, that's great, because he got those 2 assists in the one game he played, and then the next game he played, he couldn't stop anything. It was that 4-0 game that we lost, and I think 3 of those goals were on him. He was just awful. So I brought patching in his kind of way, as almost like a patch or stopgap to keep the bleeding, kind of nicely and aptly named there. He's done okay, but he's not that good. So I'm hoping, I've got a ton of trialists that actually just showed up this afternoon, about 15 of them that are kind of the potential loan targets from some of these teams up above us. And I'm hopeful maybe 2 or 3 of those might look good, and I'll be able to pick one of those in a week and replace Patching. Don't tell Patching I said that, but replace Patching with somebody better. So that's kind of the roster. It's been really busy. I feel like we're making progress, but it's created some chaos, which is causing problems. Our tactics are good. We're not quite sure who can do what and who actually is the best players. But I feel like if we can just hold it together and start getting some points, another month from now, maybe things will be a lot more positive. I don't know how much more time I've got, though, here, because losing 5 in a row, if we lose 5 more in a row, I can't imagine this board is going to be satisfied with the performance. And I have a feeling I may get fired here for the second time at this level. And I just don't want to get fired. I don't want to go back to Wales again. There were like 200 people watching every game. It was terrible. And I don't want to go to Wales. I need to stay in England. I have to make this job work. So I'm just hopeful we can pull it out. A couple of just quick things to look at some trialists, because it is kind of exciting if it works out here. Let me take a look at the senior squad where we can see the trialists. The green players here are trialists. These 3 guys that showed up in the past couple days, Boyd, I'm trying to sign him on site. He's a 4-star defender, determination 13. His physicals look like they're through the roof. Marking, hopefully, is going to be pretty good. Tackling, I'm a little bit worried about that, but he's only 18 years old. I think this guy could solve some problems. Couple other teams want him, though. We have a bid in for him. I'm hopeful. Oh, what happened to that? They gave up, maybe. Oh, that's fantastic. Maybe he's going to sign with us then. I think they're a couple. Oh, yeah, okay. So the New Saints, the Welsh powerhouse wants him, and then Boreham Wood, which I think is one of the powerhouses at this level, want him as well. Hopefully he'll sign with us. He's trying with us, so that's a good sign. This guy Kendrick came in as a goalkeeper. He's again from, I think he's with Brackley Town. What was his contract here? He's with Barnsley, sorry. He's with Barnsley, and he's a goalkeeper there, and so I think I can bring him on a loan, looking pretty good. Some of these other goalkeepers that came in, Brad Miles, Owen Kirkham, Dane Rigby, these 3, they certainly look a lot better than patching down here at a glance. I mean, they just arrived, so I really don't know how they're all going to pan out. But I think a week from now, we should have a better idea what these guys will be like. If we could get Kendrick as a lone goalkeeper, I think that would solve a lot. If we could sign Boyd as a center back, that would be great. This guy, Jacob Twyford, showed up and looks like he's through the roof here. I don't know anything about him yet. I think he just got here maybe 2 hours ago, but 12 to 20 on passing for this level, that would be amazing. Stamina's not good, but I'm hoping natural fitness might make up for that. So I'm kind of excited about these guys. Maybe, they pan out. We got some solutions here. This guy, Jack Walton, might be a defender that we can pick up. So if we can hang on and pick up some points and not get fired this month, I think we have some potential players coming in that might be able to really turn this thing around in a much better positive direction. But, I've talked a long time here. I can hear the players out there. We really should get to today's game. So without further ado, let's go into the match preview here. And I got to talk to the team. I don't know what I'm going to say again. They don't listen to me anyway, so I don't really know. It looks like we are the underdog here, even though we're at home, which is not a good sign. But let's see if we can pick up some points here. So, team selection. We're going with Wright and Higgins. I don't want to start Wright, but Foulstone is just exhausted because he wasn't in shape and he played 2 days ago. So Wright's going to have to hold the ship down for the first half, and then Foulstone, I think, is going to come in the second half and replace him. We do have a number of players that are tired because the game was only a couple days ago. Steele out here on the right side. I think he played a U23 match. He's kind of tired, so I might need to bring in Hayhurst over there to settle him down a little bit. But I've gone with a low-intensity tactic here, so I'm hopeful that these guys can kind of nurse it through and we get through this game okay. But Higgins and Wright, Taylor and Turner again, I got to mention, I put them back in because they've just performed better than the options that look better than them out on the right and left side. So they're in. We're going with the defensive formation. This is the first time we've tried this, a fluid counterattack. The direct counterattack just wasn't working. We're not scoring goals and we're giving up a ton. So to try something a little bit different, yet the familiarity isn't too far away from what we're using. So I'm hoping tactically that's going to be a little bit better. Beckwith out on the left. Again, Hayhurst should be better, but Beckwith has been performing better. I want to have Coney out here, but he's hurt. Edwards and Atkinson, the two midfielders we talked about, probably Duran will come in and give one of them a spell depending on how far they can make it. Both of them are already a little bit tired coming into the game tonight. And then Stevens, our main striker, Jack Stevens, is injured for another week or so. Allen and Hughes, who just newly arrived this week, as a target man. I like Hughes a lot. Looking at his numbers, we've had a lot of headers that we've just bounced wide, and he's got a jumping reach of 13 and a heading of 12, natural fitness of 14, good speed too, 14 acceleration and 10 pace. Work rate's good, determination, meh. But if for a striker up there for a target man, as support or even as kind of attacking role, maybe we can get some headers. Bravery is 17, so maybe we can win the ball in the air and he can bang in a couple here with his head or get one with his head, which would be a big help. He's only got a finishing of 3, but that's I think is going to be with his feet. I'm trying to trust him to bounce the ball off the guy's skull and get it in that way. So I'm kind of excited about what Hughes might bring here and giving him a shot as one of our new potential strikers. And Allen, again, a guy comes and got some upside, but he hasn't really done anything because, well, basically every time Jack Stevens gets the ball, he doesn't give it up. So, okay, there's our team for the day. Let's get this going. We're going to submit the team. Yep, we know that's only 2 that are lacking match sharpness. That's getting better. So some of these players are starting to play into shape now. They're using a 4-1-2-2-1. Wow, interesting. A 4-1-2-3 DM wide. Okay, we're going again at 4-4-2. Yellow card ban, nothing to worry about. Most of the players look far from interested in listening to you despite a fair atmosphere overall. Yeah, so we still haven't won over their hearts and minds here, but let's see what we can say to them. Come on, guys. I know I've been working with friends for today's the day. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, one person motivated. They did listen, which is an improvement here. So come on, guys. This is it. You don't want to go down. We can change this. I believe in you, and I don't want to go back to Wales, guys. Come on. Let's do this. All right, and team talk. The time for talking is done. It's a time for action. Let's play this. We are in the blue again. Chorley in the black and white stripes. Going backwards. Okay. Looking promising. And Let's see what we've got. Oops, let me pause that. I forgot the opposing instructions here. Let's let the assistant take care of that. We'll confirm changes, and back we go. A nice quiet game that we win 1-0 would be a fantastic step forward for us. Let's see what we can do. So far, no shots. So far, it's been astoundingly dull. 0-0. We are out possessing them 60% to 40%. 15 minutes in and nothing's happened. I hope the audience is still awake here. Ah, we got a shot. Okay, that's promising. But 20 minutes in and we have yet to have a highlight. This must be the most boring game ever. 25 minutes. Here we go. Ball's in their end. Higgins tosses it up and flicks it forward. Edwards to Turner to Steele. Steele loses the ball wonderfully. Get it back. Uh-oh. They got nobody up there. Take it. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. It's going to be a cross. Yes! Are you kidding me? The goalkeeper dropped the ball? What happened? Yeah, it was Patching's error that led to the goal. Just catch the ball. Oh, we need another. Every time I show you these games, we have these goalkeeper disasters. What happened? He just hit the ball off his hands? Oh, not a good start. Okay, let's encourage people, though. We can't get down. Don't look where you don't want to go. Oops, we're in 21st position now. That means the 21st team has got to run here. I think we're going to have to take a more positive approach. We've gone a defensive approach. I can't imagine they're going to hit the guns here with more approach. Do we go positive? I think we should shift it a little bit here. Let's pause it. We're not getting any shots and things are not going in the right direction. Let's go balanced and try that. Confirm changes and play. Let's try it for the last 10 minutes of the first half here. We've got to get some shots and generate some offense. Etheridge, block the shot. Steele, get out there. Oh, gosh, not quick to the ball there. Steele, you're not impressing me. Come on, this is the 18th place team. Second ball, please. Good header. Okay, bouncing the ball with the shot here. Mr. Bug has the ball. A lot of passing. Not sure if this means anything. That should be easy enough. Yes, he caught that one well enough. I'm paying you for. Mr. Patching, you're about to get removed from this team and sent back to your mothership. 45 minutes. What an abysmal first half. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go. Go, 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 go. Break. Yes, this is our chance. Come on, Beckwith. You can center it. Center it. Center it. Oh, not to the one defender. Oh, I got excited there. We almost had a highlight. Okay, first half stats. They've got 5 shots, 2 on target. Neither team with clear-cut chances. We have 2 shots, none on target. We need to do something a little bit different. But if it weren't for our goalkeeper mistake, remind the players there's no real pressure on us here. Yes, there is. What are you talking about? We're at the bottom of the table. There's a ton of pressure. We need to do something. We've been the better team. No, we haven't. Keep it up. Much better showing. Everybody's fired up. Excellent. They listen to me. They're good. That's what I want to hear. Come on, Quinn. You got to get with the program. We're going to win. End team talk. Let's start the second half. I get right out of there as center back pretty soon. And we're going to bring some offense in. Come on, boys. We can do this. Let's get at least a point out of this. Pick that up. Okay. Uh-oh. Oof. Makes me nervous when our goalkeeper touches it. I'm going to give our center back just another few minutes and then pull him out. And we're going to probably also need to get some offense in here. So 8 minutes in. Wow, this is a drab match again. Okay, oh, your corner. Get something. Oh, what happened? Alex Hughes is hurt. Oh, he was the guy we brought in with for that header thing. Oh, that's not a good sign. Do I sub him out? Nah, suck it up for a little bit. See if he recovers. Let's go to our tactics here, though. I want to bring in Foulstone instead of Wright because Foulstone is significantly better, and he should have energy. Put him in a cover role there. Let's confirm. I think we're going to go a little bit more positive. We're at home. Let's try that. Play. Actually, also, let's pull up our lines a little bit here. Out of possession. Let's move up a little bit. Take a little bit more aggressive stance. Stay on feet. Use an offside. Use tighter marking. Counter press. Okay. I think we can still go over the top, but let's leave that for a little bit. The middle. Yeah, that's all fine. Delay. Let's get this back in here. I think I'm going to have to use my second substitution in just a little bit here, though. With Hughes hurt. Oh, he's recovered. He's back up to 75%. He's fine. Just got his bell rung. Nothing. No problem. Okay, it'd be wonderful if these guys would give it away. Give us an error to... You're in 18th place. You should be making errors, too. Oof. It's dangerous. Catch it. Okay. Why is that a highlight? Must be our highlight here. Second ball. Excellent. Edwards. Good. Beckwith. Edwards. Passing it around. Looking sharp. Steele. Show me why you're out there on the right side. Cuts in. A little bit of a flip to Hughes with the head. Back. Hughes. Edwards. Oh, so close, boy. Get the shot in there. Suffered a tight calf, but he should play through it. He's just getting beat up out there. I got to give him another 10 minutes, then we'll bring in somebody super fresh and score a goal. Edwards is booked. That's our other Joe Edwards. Okay, that's fine. Underlaps in central areas. I think we're going to go attacking pretty soon here. They're going more attacking. Oh, fine. So maybe they'll make a mistake here. 10 minutes left. We need a sub, and we need to go a little bit more attacking. Let's try Hogg in for Hughes, who's hurt. Can he play target man? Pressing forward, support. Fine, that'll be good. I'm going to save my last sub for the last 10 minutes. Maybe bring someone in for Edwards in the mid, one of these tired midfielders. Actually, should I use my last sub now? Let's do it. They're tired. Let's bring in Duran for Edwards, because he can play an attacking role pretty well. Advanced playmaker? No, he's not that. He's a central midfielder. Let's have him go to an attacking role. That's fine. Let's confirm that. Those are our last subs. Hang on for 20 minutes, and let's get them out there. Yeah, he's exhausted. Everybody's tired. We're all tired. You're just going to have to suck it up. Okay. Got the ball on our end. Oof. Okay. Got the ball. Beckwith, do something. Good. Duran, freshly brought in. Fresh legs. Hogg, freshly brought in with our fresh legs. Long ball down the middle. Allen threads it through. He's got a shot. Oh! So close. We get those every single game, and we can't sink them. Come on, boys. I need to encourage the team here. Finish. Oh! Bounced it off the defender. Oh. How could we have two guys standing up there and we just let them get it so easily? And now they're counterattack. Yes! Atkinson! The forceful move. That's a foul. Give him a red card. Why not? Just help us out. Okay, we got to pause. I'm going to shout and encourage. Push forward. Demand more. Encourage. They tend to freak out if I do anything except encourage them. Another foul. Yeah. Give him a second yellow. Give him a second yellow. Yes! All right. Let's go, boys. This is our chance. Attacking. Whoops. Pause. Attacking. Let's get this. Should I push numbers up? Let's try this. Beckwith. I wish I could sub in someone else. Let's push him up a little bit on the left. Take a little bit of a chance. Okay. We should get something here. Oh, right to him. Fight for that ball. Okay, let's see if we can get the ball. Wow, they're passing it around here, looking pretty dangerous. Mr. Bug on the left. They're just killing time. Is this the fan yelling Olay at our home game? Yes, Foulstone. Newly acquired Foulstone. Hogg down the middle. Take it. Take it. Take it. Oh, are you kidding me? Ah. Okay, hang on. Pause. Let's get some... We've got to go all out. We need this. Points tactics. Let's push up our lines a little bit more. Higher line. Take tighter marking. Sure. Run at defense. Everything else, I think we'll just leave. Standard width. Time wasting. Yep. Let's go a little bit more direct here. Actually, let's go very direct. It's time to just get it going. Okay. Confirm changes. And I'm going to go with 5 more minutes, then we're going very attacking. Gosh, we just burned out of energy here, though, too. They're tired, too. Pause. Very attacking. And shout. Push forward. Let's go. Get there, get there, get... Oh, is that a penalty? Is it a penalty? Yes! A chance for a draw. This is huge. Turner, you've got one before. Yes! A tie! Outstanding. Now, do I keep up the attacking here? Or do I fall back? 1-1, we're tied. This would be fantastic. Without losing ground, that would be great. I'm going to keep up attacking. We've got them up a man. We're going very attacking. Oh, another chance. Finish. Get it in front. Finish it. Where's our highlight? Where's the ball? Oh, yes. No, come on. Give him a card. Is that a free kick? From close in. Let's go. Atkinson, you can do this. You've done it before. Oh, not even close. You're a good 2 yards wide. 4 minutes of extra time. This is okay. We got this. 2 minutes. Come on. Let's get another shot. Get a highlight here. Last minute of play. We can do this. Pick up the victory. Push, push, push. Pause. Shout. Demand more. It's got to do... Oh, everybody. Yes. Okay, here's our last... Oh, they're going to blow the whistle. Get it into the box. Is that it? They're giving us a little bit extra time here. Get into the box. Play. Yes. Forward. Get control. Allen out on the left. Finish. Get it in there. Oh, really simple cross. Oh, is that he fouled him? Oh. Well, there you have it. Full time. We didn't lose. For the first time in 5 games, we didn't lose. We picked up a point. I mean, disappointing not to get the win at home, especially when I went down on a red card. But we scored. We held them to 1 goal. This is a positive step. We actually outshot them a little bit. Let's go. I think we have to take the positives out of this. Tell the boys they did well and their efforts were excellent. Yes, I feel like this is the start of the turnaround. We'll remember this day. At the end of the season when we're not relegated and we're sticking around in this league, this is the moment where we fought back in the last few minutes and tied the game. What a comeback it was. A great effort. I'm proud of you. So should all of you be. Every thought we get beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. Great result. Yes, let's do that. Oh, everybody's thrilled. The players reacted positively to the comments. Well, this was, I know, a 1-1 tie against the team, and the 18th spot in the table shouldn't be something to be so happy about. But I tell you, it's tough when you lose 5 games in a row. To come out of this with the tie is just fantastic. Who did real well here for us? Let's take a look here in the team talk. Yeah, that's good, and continue. I think that we can only take the positives out of this. Let's go to our inbox here. Let's see what we got. 10-man. Is this the match report? I'm not sure how you get to that. Player of the match. Hogsmeade's Professional North Roundup. Results. Here it is. I think we click on this. So if we look at the numbers here, we outshot them 10-3. We had 1 clear-cut chance, which, again, we didn't get. A little bit out of possession. 9 corners as opposed to 0. They had 27 fouls on us, which kind of accounts for that red card combination, too. Tackles 1-7. So, yeah, I think, again, they beat us pretty badly on headers. I thought that Hughes would help that, but he got banged up a little bit. I think I can't say we had the run of play, but 1-1 or maybe even a victory for us feels like that would be a good result. We weren't outplayed. So I'm going to take some big positives out of this. If we could play like this against the bottom third of the table, even right now, maybe we can get through this month with some more points and not have this be a total disaster for us. So there you have it. That's our episode 3. It's now late in the evening on September 7th, and we've ended our 5-game losing streak. If we look at the table, are we still in the relegation zone? We are in the relegation zone, but only because of goal differential. We have caught up to Southport. They have 4 points. We have 4 points. Just a 3-goal negative differential. Our differential is -11. Theirs is -8. Still in the relegation zone, but picking up our first point in almost a month feels fantastic. I'm going to play up next. We'll go through the rest of the month here. I'm going to try to have episodes every monthly within this team. We've got 4 matches left. One is the FA Cup second qualifying round. We've got Chester. I think they sit they've gone up 5th. We've played... the other thing I should say about this, too, we've played mostly teams in the top half of the table. Now, part of the reason they're in the top half of the table is because we haven't played many games and they beat us and picked up 3 points. But we really haven't played many of the teams that are kind of floating around the bottom here with us. I mean, Chorley obviously was, and then Southport is as well. But the others have been team all in the top half. So, Chester will be another example of that. I think Boston United, again, in the top 10. Cambridge City, who came up with us here, they're actually playing pretty well now. They are 10th as well. So again, every team we're playing is in that top half. And I think as we get to October, we're playing more teams around our level, at least so far in the season. So I'm hopeful that we can pick up some more points this month. I hope we get some more players in. I'll be back probably for the Kidderminster, the Blythe, don't know how to say that one, or Brackley match sometime in October. So we'll play a run of matches here and then see what things look like. Thanks again for coming by and listening. I hope you're enjoying it. As frustrating as the results have been, I'm having a great time playing this. This is a real big challenge for me and where my level is with the game. So I feel like I'm learning a lot. Obviously not very good at this yet, but I feel like we might be turning things around. It's kind of exciting because if we lose the job, we lose the job. I'll keep going though, but I'm hopeful that I won't get sacked here, and that I'll be able to turn this around a little bit. Kind of encouraged a little bit by today's results. But again, I'm having a great time doing this, so I intend to keep going full speed with one video episode representing each month of the club's season, and try to publish one a day or so. So there'll be about 12 or 13 episodes to a year. There might be a couple of extra ones in there, about 2 weeks to go through a season. So that kind of feels like a comfortable pace. If people have other ideas, I'd be interested to hear what you think. Thanks again for coming by and watching, and until next time, let's go Farsley Celtic.